Hey guys, good evening. We got Fallout New Vegas tonight on schedule. We got a run in progress, so we're continuing. This is the pepeLaugh series. We stopped playing Elden Ring until this is done and some other stuff, so gotta finish this first. Battle Brothers continues. We're just mixing some things up. We got 38 hours and 26 minutes on this playthrough. Evil Incarnate, lies. There's about 20 items banned, and the list is on a command / ban list. So what are we doing here? I was trying to get level 20, so we started DLC. Let's do something chill, and then we'll start Honest Hearts.
Oh my god! Have you seen that shit? Holy shit! What the hell?
Hey Toka, can we make this month go as fast as that Wolfrey campaign one time? Man, I wish July didn't even exist. It's the hottest month as well. Sounds like my mic is doing something weird. Just the cooling in the room. I can lower the speed a bit. It's loud. Or it's not cooling, it might be the washing machine. I had to have everything open, otherwise I'm gonna cook here. Air conditioning should be next week, and hopefully everything works, so less background noises. So pressing mantle, there's something basic there, huh? But what are we even using right now? Reaper, spike knuckles, and that's it. Damn. It looks like chainsaw is banned right now. Chainsaw banned, but do we have it still in the inventory? We do. Have you really only saved 19 times? You mean 9 times? I was relying on auto save and quick save and until we had the corruption in the files, and I started creating some hard saves. But yeah. Reaper is banned too? Damn, that's cold. Cold shit. I don't even remember that. That's some cold shit. How are we gonna do DLC without any of these weapons? Those guys are no joke. Reaper chainsaw banned. I guess I could use some guns.
Welcome, sir or madam. Do you wish to purchase something?
Wish to purchase something.
I am
8,000 caps. I guess I can use Chance's knife. I can't unban Reaper just because it's been the last time we got banned. The last 2 items that got banned cannot be unbanned. Yeah. Got a fire axe. Hunting shotgun is not horrible. Okay. I won't be able to carry that much stuff with me. Ungraph combat armor. Shit's heavy. care about this.
Come back and see us again soon.
I'm Ben Redaway. Is Redaway banned? Oh, yeah, it's banned. Hold on. I'm Ben Redaway. There's still 19 banned items. Ubi unban. Okay. Game, just chillax for a second. Right away. Game doesn't really like to be untabbed. It's been made in the era where, you know, two screens were not a reality for public consumers. Common stuff. Yeah. This is just below this, Guess I will just use the chances knife right now. Medics is not banned, but Psycho is. This is a pretty straightforward mission here. Should be also close to Violet. Oh god, I hope we don't have any issues starting the DLC. Man. For some reason, some serious issues starting the Fall New Vegas DLC in the recent years. I don't know what's the cause of it. At least from my experience.
Put down your weapons and submit to authority.
What the? He shot him? Apparently you can kill the robot with a combat knife.
Continued resistance is unlawful.
It's very close to get tough guy. Still called tough guy even if you're playing a girl. Hydra is banned, but not Dr. Bag. Okay, the press is here. Grease on the bulk cap, press is fresh again that someone used recently. Strip all the important looking bits out of the machine. We're carrying way too much stuff. Can't hack that one. So what's banned from the hydrating items? Dirty water. Purified water is not banned. See some fiends there. We don't have enough limb durability to survive that. If they shoot damaged limbs, they do way more damage. So, items that are banned are Reaper, Chainsaw, Dirty Water, Hydra, Common Armory Force, MF Hybrid Alpha, Psycho, Belcast Fruit, Pretty Pear Fruit, Naga Fruit, Maze, Nevada Gave Fruit, Old Fruit, Honey Mesquite Pod, Light Metal Armor, Advanced Radiation Suit, Combat Armor, First Stricken Beret, Fire Progress Grenade X. Very close to tough guy, I think. Need one more limb crippled and I get tough guy, stronger limbs. Would be the arm, right? This guy's not joking around. The caravan shotgun is not doing any damage. That arm is almost crippled. Okay, nice. Okay, so we got tough guy. That's another easy one to get. Repeatedly breaking bones has led them to become stronger somehow. So all our limbs now have more health. So we're no longer trying to get them crippled. This will matter in some combat DLC. Oh my god! I forgot it's gonna blow. Oh shit, that was close.
You like the sight of your own blood?
What the hell?
Like the sight.
What the? I haven't seen this bug before. Okay, game, chillax, don't fire.
You like the sight of your own blood?
What did he say? I didn't mean it, don't kill me. He got scared. Man, I nearly got killed there. Nearly got killed. There you go. Dragul added 1 life, okay. The orbital laser bug out, yeah. I've never seen this bug before. See if I have any doctor bags. I no longer need the damaged limbs. I got tough guy. Kinda crazy that we haven't died a single time on very hardcore while trying to get tough guy. Guess this is what happens if you play a game for that much. We're definitely not doctor, need the dead man doctor bags to heal the limbs. What's the medicine skill here? Entry. I still have a lot of heavy stuff with me. Yeah, I hope they in the newer Bethesda games, the Elder Scrolls, Fallout, or Skyroad, when you're actually trying to walk backwards, it actually has like. It feels like you're going backwards and not like just, yeah.
Welcome back. Can I get you anything?
Probably should be attached to some kind of skill, and if you're trying to do too much going back, you have a chance to fall. That'd be cool.
Sure thing. Have a look.
I ain't carrying too much stuff with me. Won't be able to enter. We won't be able to enter honest roads with this much weight. Yeah, it's totally drastic difference when you have pec ret and you don't. Really is.
Come back soon now.
Yeah. Yeah, going backwards should be at least 50% slower. This thing is too heavy, right? We can't bring this with us. I'm using light armor on this character. I think I did some of this weight. We're going to honest hearts. Crimson Caravan Company. What happened to Cass? Where is she?
McLafferty's been writing ass.
Welcome back.
The bulkhead press is no longer a problem.
Good. I'm sure you were thorough. Here's your payment for a job well done.
90 experience, it's like 100. I got NCR fame. Bye.
It's been a pleasure.
This is again.
We'll do more NCR stuff if we survive on his hearts. But there's a lot of NCR stuff we could do. Reputations are pretty much perfect the way I want them. All of this run is to complete one DLC and then the main story. Otherwise, the main story can be easily just completed without really doing anything. This makes it a little bit difficult.
Howdy. My name is Jed Masterson, and I'm a caravan boss for the Happy Trails Caravan Company. If you're hearing this, I have a job offer for you.
A job
Happy
offer.
Trails is organizing an expedition north into Utah, off the Long 15, and we need people. We're looking for caravan guards, prospectors, couriers. If you're used to humping it across the waste, straight toward trouble. We want you. If you got a Pip-Boy, we definitely want you. On the other hand, if you're a greenhorn or a city slicker spinning tales about your skills, you can kindly go hang. If we like your gumption, we'll pay you square and treat you fair. Find me, Jed Masterson, at the Northern Passage if you're interested. Luck to you.
That's a message for the honest hearts. Funny thing is, they actually have a green slicker on the crew. His name is Rick. The sun is killing me. Tell me about it. The man, the legend, the myth himself.
Howdy, friend. Heard
Howdy.
a little broadcast, did you? Yeah, you look the type. Wait a minute, I recognize you. Yeah, you're Alice McLafferty's rising star, ain't you? You sure you want to be here? McLafferty's non-competes are pretty rigid.
So basically, if you complete the Crimson Caravan quest line, he actually comments on that. How about a game of Caravan to kill some time?
Should have figured you for a player. All right, let's play.
Let's not.
Are you here to jaw at me a while longer? Or are we ready to get this show on the road? Wait a minute, I recognize... You should...
Okay. I haven't been through Utah recently. What's the situation like?
Well, it ain't good, I'll tell you that. It's not like the Mojave or the NCR. Hell, even Arizona under Caesar is safer. You got raiders all over the damn place. Tribes of degenerates that'll eat you as soon as look at you. Regional warlords, the works. Not too many decent places to stop and trade. New Canaan's one of the only ones left I know about.
Degenerate tribes? They got some red names there.
That's right. The folks that lived in Zion before the war, they didn't just get a little savage. They're downright feral. Most of them don't even speak English anymore. You've got to get yourself a new Canaanite
Speaking the Gacha
translator
language
to talk
now.
to them. The ones you really gotta watch out for are the Whitelegs from the Great Salt Lake. They'll attack just about anyone that ain't one of theirs.
Tell me about the raiders.
They're about what you'd expect. Crazy, jacked up on chems, violent as hell, and not too bright. The worst of the 80s, but we won't be passing through their turf on this run.
White legs, 80s. Warlords, how dangerous are they?
Dangerous enough we won't be going near them if we can help it. I got no desire for my head to decorate some little gas station fort's walls, thanks.
I had some other questions.
Shoot.
I understand this Caravan is headed to Zion. What can you tell me about the area?
Well, I ain't never been inside myself. Did some trading with the new Canaanites from their mission there. But that was all on the outskirts. All the old ways in and out were destroyed after the war. But we got ourselves the location of a pass the new Canaanites use. That's our way in. That's why I wanted someone with a Pip-Boy on the caravan. The map will be helpful for checking the topography, keeping us on the trail.
Tell me about the job.
The job is simple. Help us get this caravan into Zion and find New Canaan. The pay is 25 caps per day. Half up front.
25 costs per day.
You'll get a bonus if we make it into Zion. Plus another bonus if we reach New Canaan. Oh, one more thing. Don't mention the name Joshua Graham to anyone. Anyone.
25 cups a day. What the hell? Can't even buy lunch for that shit. Who is Joshua Graham and why shouldn't I talk about him?
Just don't. It makes the new Canaanites powerful uncomfortable, and it scares the britches off the tribals. Don't talk about the Burn Man either while you're at it. Trust me on this one. It's for your own good.
Yeah, but how do you survive a month on 750 caps? I think it's 2 weeks to traveling time there in game. I mean, one thing is a game perspective, you know, but to 25 caps with the game, what the game's shown you, told you, you can't really survive. If it was like 100 caps a day, it would make sense. It's just the number is off. I assume they cover food and water during the trip, so it's all net benefit. Ah, well, if they pay for the food and the water, sure. Then it's fine. Because you would think in a world like this, food and water would be one of the most valuable things, especially if it's, you know, decent stuff. On top of that, 25 caps, yeah, then it's very good. Tell me about the Happy Trails Car Company.
We're a smaller company out of Sacktown, up in the northern part of the NCR. We run some business through New Reno. They're on the Little Loop. Had a nice run to Salt Lake City too, but then we lost contact with New Canaan, and that went all to hell.
Sounds like Happy Trails isn't in best financial shape with a 45 barter.
You ain't wrong. Losing the Salt Lake City run really stung us. If we can't re-establish contact with this run, we'll be in real trouble.
And the Bethesda has always been terrible with their in-game economy, especially, you know, because they can't really take into account the skill progress. At least in the Fallout New Vegas, Obsidian added a lot of things to buy. Like there's a lot of unique weapons, their implants, and the costs are a little bit more adjusted. But still, I feel like the game is too generous to the player regarding how much you get for your stuff. In games like this, it should probably be under a half what you're getting currently, even with high barter. Because it's a game about, you know, looting. So if you don't have incentive to loot, there's only like a third of the game is gone. I think in a world like this, most of the stuff should not be worth anything. Especially like clothes, armor, you know, because, you know, most of the time they get damaged or it's in bad shape or it's, you know, just like can be used because it's not new. And the rewards that are money, gold, whatever you call it, should be the one of the main source of the player income.
Oh my god.
Hey Fizbin, thank you for giving 10 subs. Yoo-hoo. Fizbin, you got a man of the month for the last month. Keep that in mind. Top sub gifter.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit?
Because in a game, if a game you get like a body armor or you get a weapon and you somehow manage to get next to 90% value for that item, like you can in Fallout New Vegas, makes the money not very valuable.
Oh my god.
And then when you have quests awarding you money, it feels empty. And then it all comes to, you know, getting that fancy, unique items that have, you know, good stats and stuff like that, and nothing really, there's no sync anymore for that. Vault 4 is terrible economy.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
I like when the game gives you just enough so you can choose to do something, but if you specialize it, you get enough. While it usually just gets poor after the initial stage in most games.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit?
Because if you get too much, there's no options really, just a matter of time before you get everything, right? At least Vault 4 is money sinks with building, but if you don't like building, then it's like the whole system is rotten. Yeah, Granta. Yoo-hoo!
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit.
Why can't you get a Salt Lake City?
Without New Canaan's mission in Zion, the only ways to Salt Lake City are down the old I-80 or up through Ogden. The highway's too risky. NCR's Rangers are so busy here in the Mojave, they don't have the manpower to keep the raiders off.
Oh
Ogden's
my
just
God.
too far.
Have you seen
We'd
that
lose
shit?
more in travel
Holy
expenses than
shit.
we'd ever earn.
What the hell?
So, I know some of the map of United States of America. Is Utah to the east of Nevada?
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What
The problem is burnt pies. Burnt pies. It still doesn't matter, you know. You use charisma for bonus experience because you know that's the game wants you to get more experience. It's a game where you get everything as you play, and there's no choices.
Oh my
So-
god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the
If you have a low skill, you'll get it slower. I mean, think about it, you have to cripple yourself to get a longer, you know, illusionary experience. It makes it even worse. California to the west of Nevada, yeah, I figured that one out.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
So what's then to the south of Nevada? Arizona, and New Mexico is south of Arizona. Isn't California more like south west or west southwest? Because how it's shaped, and then Arizona is I guess then southeast. New Mexico is east of Arizona. Hold on, I'm gonna get a map out. I think I have a map of the United States of America on my PC. Maps. Got a map of Rome. Okay, there's the map. So Utah is just directly to the east. New Mexico is not to the south. Arizona actually has the border with Mexico too. In my head, New Mexico felt like always was like even more to the south, but it's actually in the middle of Arizona and Texas. You look at the borders there, kind of like more curvy, and then this one are more boxed. Almost like this is you know, was done much after than this area here. Wyoming is like look at this border. It's like what the. The curves are rivers. Uh-huh. Hawaii is an enclave within Mexico. So California, Arizona, New Mexico, and Texas, there's a long border with Mexico. Now, I forget about most of these states most of the time. There's a lot of them. Like Wisconsin and like Idaho, that's like so easy to forget for foreigners. They even exist because you don't hear much about these states. So Marconos, you're from Minnesota. You're practically Canadian, Marconos. Michigan. Okay, my bad. Michigan, huh? Now, what is Michigan on the map? Now I closed it 1 second. Pictures, maps. MI is Michigan, MN is Minnesota. Well, you're practically Canadian, Marconis. This seems like a cool area of United States. Look at all these lakes. I feel like this is like the worst part. Must be hell here. Anyway, let's get back to the game. Order games, yep. Okay. Come on, game, load. Okay, loaded. What can you tell me about New Canaan?
Don't know much about the place, but I can tell you about the people. The New Canaanites were some kind of religious group from before the war. They control the old city of Ogden, a ways north of Zion, and they got themselves a nice defensible mission in the canyon itself. Or they did. They trade a fair bit with the tribes in Zion. Well, the ones that don't try to kill them anyways.
That's a weird question you can ask about religion. Look like this is kind of cliche. You know anything about their religion?
I ain't a praying man myself. They paid for their goods and dealt square with us. That's all I ever cared about. But don't think that just because they're religious, that they're pacifists. They take care of their own, and they're damn fine marksmen too.
Don't know what happened to their mission?
Nope. Hence this caravan. If we don't make contact with the New Canaanites, Happy Trails might as well just shrivel up and die.
Shrivel up and die, pepeLaugh.
Shoot.
There's you can ask him quite a few things. Okay, this is I'm ready to go to Zion. Let's click on this, see what he says.
I bet you are. But you ain't going nowhere loaded down like a pack Brahmin.
So survival 38 to 50. Hey man, I'm cool. I got a big backpack and everything.
That's exactly what I'm worried about. We got us some passes tighter than tighter than a chairman's fist up there. You get stuck in there, you'll slow the whole caravan down while we pry you loose. Begging your pardon, man.
Begging your pardon, man. Did she just call me fat? I'm fat ass is not get stuck in some rocks. How come I can't bring all my stuff?
You ain't never been to Zion, have you? We'll be passing through a whole mess of narrow slot canyons and rough passes. A big pack will get you wedged in like a super mutant crawling through a storm drain, and too much weight will kill you in the thin air.
So
I bet.
So we can only go with 75 pounds. But if you got survival and strong back, you can carry more. So 75, that's actually very little. Or I come back when I'm carrying less than 75 pounds.
There's a chest over yonder. You can store your extra in that. It'll be safe as can be until you get back.
Sounds like gamey. Room is some of the shit is gonna get banned, and we might get in trouble. Plasma grenades, police baton. Okay. Stella.
Looking to join this caravan, huh? Look to me like you can handle yourself.
There's a lot of girls in this game look like they just have like what they call this type of skin? Olive skin. It's like all perfect. What are you doing here?
Earning my keep. Jed hired me on as a caravan guard for this expedition of his. The work suits me. I've tried staying put in one place, but it never works out. Grew up in New Reno, and I...
Look at those eyes, dead eyes, they're not even blinking.
Then I wound up wasting the prime of my life playing sheriff in Caliente. Little town north on the 93. Talk about a pain in the ass. You ask me, best to keep moving. At least the scenery changes.
I didn't hear anything after she said pain in the ass. Tell me about Caliente.
Place lived up to its name, that's for sure. When you got fresh water and a trickle of geothermic power, always be some gang of assholes wants to kill you for it. Spent more years and took more bullets than I care to admit protecting that hellhole from dangers within and without. If it wasn't the 80s or the white legs raiding, it was someone from town drunk off his ass trying to win an argument with a shotgun. Got tired of shooting the folks I was supposed to protect. So, now I do this.
Does this happen a lot in America? You know, people get drunk and then they use firearms sometimes. Because, you know, I have account on a Yahoo, you know, the email. It's like, I don't think 2 days pass by when somebody hasn't shot somebody in America. I feel like, especially since the recent happenings, they literally just put every single event that happens in the news. It's almost like they're trying to, you know, make things change, make change happen this year or something. No, it doesn't. Gangs, there's some people get drunk while using firearms. Rural here never does. So Marconos is living in a good state. Most gun violence are suicides. Unknown ounce my cousin used to shoot up in the sky during New Year's. 360 million people, though 5% of people are crazy, so it's going to happen. I feel like, you know, this shit happens probably everywhere in the world, you know, it's like, but since America is always, you know, how do you say, it's almost like America is put on display, and the news, the internet these days, it's like, it's spreading, you know, they're talking about everything, so everything is just... It's almost like the events that happen there are more important than happen in the rest of the world. Well, the rest of the world is almost as bad, if not worse. Well, I'm not talking about Europe mostly, I'm talking about the rest of the world. You know, South America, Africa, Asia. Probably even worse there. It's like, you know, since America is so ahead culturally, at least, you know, globally, everything is just, you know, enhanced. Like, it's almost like they're under magnifying glass, and the news just reports way more there than the rest of the world. You're not gonna hear this shit about it in China, right? We're rarely gonna hear about shit that's happening in China. It's propaganda, the Germans invented it. I thought the Romans invented propaganda. I mean, in the Western world, you know, it's like in the Western world, you know, you think the Romans invented propaganda. I know that the Romans were famous for propaganda regarding, you know, with their in the Punic Wars. So I'm heard it from the Punic Wars, but yeah, that might have been the Greeks. But I haven't heard much propaganda from the Greek side. I heard a lot of propaganda, you know, from the you know, during the Roman times about the Carthaginians, Punic culture and stuff. Like, you know, the Carthaginians, they sacrificed babies and stuff like that. So they made them evil, you know. Because, you know, when a civilization or a country slaughters hundreds of thousands of people and destroys the city to the ground, they need to give an excuse to the plebs, so, you know, they can sleep at night instead of being the bad guys themselves. Some propaganda has to exist, so, you know, if you're using something drastic measures like destroy a city, kill all the population, or drop a nuke on a country, that, you know, you justify it. If you can't justify it otherwise. What was that like to grow up near Reno?
Imagine New Vegas if there was no Mr. House type fella keeping the peace. Then give everybody a gun and a jet addiction. Town's run by a bunch of crime families. No law to speak of. Make trouble and you wind up buried in Golgotha outside town. The scuzz factor's off the charts. Non-stop whoring and drugs. Couldn't walk down the street without getting asked to star in a porn movie. So I got my ass out of there while I still owned it. Guess I figured the answer to every
Porn
problem
movie, what?
rule of law. Naive, huh?
God damn, I was reading something in chat and missed what she was saying about a porn movie. Were the Raiders a gang or a tribe?
What's the difference? Raiders is raiders. Bunch of them swept into town and dragged off 2 working girls. Deputies and me gave pursuit, straight into 80s territory. By the time we caught up with the girls, there wasn't much left of them, so we turned for home. Made it back to Caliente without further losses, but we was watched the whole way. Never seen so few people cover so much land. Goddamn creepy. If the 80s had wanted to kill us, we would have been dead. Guess they figured we weren't worth the trouble.
Well, you know what I don't get? It's like this thing with the porn in the Fallout games. Like the porn movies. It's like, does it make any sense? Or is that just to, you know, attract you know, men to play the games, make the games more attractive? Because what kind of media are they using for those movies? So if they're filming porn movies, what do they display them? Is like cinemas? All discs, but most people don't have the technology to watch these things. They don't have like smartphones or computers, or you know, there's not like TVs and the signal going out. It's rare. It's like hot luxury or some shit. Radio porn. Peep boys, but peep boys are not as common in Ghana. They're rare. ASMR, VHS, some TVs work. Projectors for the outdoor car cinemas. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that projectors. I can definitely see projectors. I guess cinemas is the only plausible scenario where these porn movies would work. They got porn cinemas. What do you know about the white legs?
Used to be they raided northeast of Caliente time to time. But then the Desert Rangers fell apart 10 years ago, absorbed into the NCR. Soon enough, the Whitelegs were swarming all over that stretch of I-15. Folks learned not to head north if they wanted to keep their scalps. Eventually, the Whitelegs destroyed the bridges across the Virgin River over in Arizona. End of discussion.
Goodbye.
Catch you another time, then.
You can see there's a person here, no P-boy, person here, no P-boy, no P-boy, no P-boy, broken P-boy. So P-boy is a rare technology. Usually people in the vaults have them, or it's like a relic from the past that you know you can buy for a high cost.
Hey there.
Howdy.
Howdy. Howdy.
Okay, let's talk with Ricky. This is how I imagine Gal to look like. Just add about, you know, 150 pounds.
Hey, little lady. Don't be scared to join this caravan. I'll keep a close eye on you. Real close. Promises.
I'd never heard that before. So he's a pervert too. He's addicted to psycho, but we don't have medicine high enough to recognize it. Honestly, Ricky is the second best thing about Honest Hearts. We definitely need more stuff like this. So guys, do we have stuff like Ricky in Fallout 4? You know, nothing really comes to mind. You do anything around here besides make women sick?
You want to know what I do, Toots? Anything I fucking want. I'm one of a kind. I've been places, see, and done things. Lots of them. And when it's time to kill shit up, hell yeah, I'm a fucking storm of death.
Storm of death.
Something or someone make the mistake of crossing Ricky, I'll fucking dead-eye him, her, or it. In fact, that's my nickname. Dead-Eye Ricky. That's my name.
You see, Bethesda, this is how you do obnoxious guy good. Not that radio guy in Fallout 4 that's obnoxiously cringe. This is obnoxious done right. Quality shit. Did I, huh? How did you get that nickname?
How you think? I shoot things in the eye. That's how good I am. Yeah, I'm that good. Why, once I got jumped by 3 death jaws. Except, actually, it was 4 of them. Imagine that. But I didn't panic. Because I never panic. What I did was become a storm of death. Shot every one of them monsters pop in the eye.
Dead jaws, huh? Did you mean to say dead claws?
No. You heard me right. Death jaws. They're like death claws, but bigger teeth. Or there was a time one of them Steel Brotherhood assholes made the mistake of messing with me. Last mistake he ever made.
Please go on, this promises to be entertaining.
I was walking along, minding my own, and up pops one of them Brotherhoods. He yells, "Hand over that laser rifle, asshole!" So I hand it over, just to make him think I'm scared. But really I'm not. I never am. Before he knows what hit him, I draw my 11mm machine gun and bam, bam, right through the eye slit in his helmet. DOA.
What a shot!
Whatever. When you're me, a deadeye, shots like that ain't nothing special. It's just what I do.
Are you feeling alright?
Yeah, Doc, I'm feeling great. Fuck you very much, asshole.
Yeah, I am. This is the character, boys. I'm starting to think like we need more shit like this in these games. There's so much generic, boring shit. Like, you can't put too many Rickies in the game, then it, you know, becomes repetitive and, you know, gets old fast. But, you know, a couple of Rickies, you know. Becomes Outer Worlds. Looks like you're traveling light. Carry some items for me and I'll make it worth your while. Ooh, what the hell does this mean, making it worth your while?
I travel light on purpose, okay? But if the price is right, I'll tell Jed I'm carrying less, so you can carry more. What's your offer?
What's my offer? As you can use the Black Widow here. It looked like it was a prime opportunity for Black Widow here. I'll give you 100 caps to make sure Jed lets me carry extra gear.
You got a deal. You're lucky you trust me.
Do you have any other special skills or abilities?
Well, I grew up near Dayglow out west, so yeah. I grew a third nut that glows in the dark. I'll drop trout for you out on the trail after dark, sis. Let you see what you're working with. Know what I mean?
What the hell? I'll bring my tweezers and a microscope.
Hey, that's... Man, what a bitch. I was just being friendly.
I haven't heard that before. Everyone is a quirky more in Outer Worlds. I am Fallout 4. Everyone is a dour killjoy. Now New Vegas is a good spot. Yeah, I think that Outer World just went with like a team. Like everybody's off with their behavior and personality, and I think that's like was the theme of the game. And every now and then you got a serious guy. I see you're wearing a P-boy in a vault suit.
Nice job, Eagle Eye. Of course I got a pit boy and a vault suit. So what?
It's a Vault 22, huh? What did you get at the vault suit?
Where the fuck you think? Vault 22. That's where I grew up.
You're lying. I've been to Vault 22. No one lived there in 150 years.
Oh, you've been to Vault 22, huh? I may have been exaggerating a little. Truth is, I got this suit and the pit boy off a dead prospector who came out from Zion. Guy was dead when I found him, okay? Had a ton of shit on him. That's how I know there's good loot in Zion, see?
What do you use your P-boy for?
Sorry. The shit I do with it is so far over your head, be wasting my time to put it in words you could understand.
He's right there. We got one intelligence.
Badass. More badass, I mean. It's totally mind-blowing shit. It ain't just some bracelet. Know what I mean? Jed says it's got maps and shit like that. So that's how I'm gonna guide this caravan where it needs to go. Not that I didn't know all that already.
Did you notice I'm wearing a P-boy too?
Huh? Of course I noticed. First thing I noticed about you. Me? I'm so used to wearing mine, it's just normal. Don't think you're someone special just because you got one.
Oh, man. I guess 2 P-boys are better than 1 anyway.
Yeah, too bad one of them is worn by a total fucking idiot.
Any chance you could show me some new ways to use my P-boy?
Fat chance. Like I got time to bring you up to speed. Fuck that.
Goodbye.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, what's it this time? Yeah, whatever.
Are you here to jaw at me a while longer? Or are we ready to get this show on the road? Wait a minute.
Hold on, I need to save.
Yeah.
This might crash.
Reckon you will.
There's some kind of bug with this in the hardcore. And sometimes it prevents you to start the DLC. I'm gonna probably die in that place.
Are you here to jaw at me a while?
Alright, let's go, I'm ready.
Are you now? You know we ain't coming back this way for a good long while now, right? And you know about the weight limit. I don't want no whining about old Mr. Masterson. I left my one-of-a-kind plasma cannon back at base. Can we go back for it? You sure you're ready now?
Actually, let me take care of some more things first.
Fair enough. Come on back when you're ready.
Al-Nuzi is removing a life, huh?
Are you here to jaw at me a while longer? Or are we ready to get this show on the road?
I'm ready to go to Zion.
You sure about that this time? We ain't coming back for a while.
Yes, I'm sure.
Well, all right then. Let's get moving. We got a long road ahead of us. The paths we're following are slow going, so you might as well keep your ears open and listen to what old Jed has to say. A few decades back, folks in the NCR started to hear about a community in northern Utah called New Canaan. Didn't know much about them, except that they were religious folks, sent out missionaries to talk to the tribes. We've seen our share of cults, but the New Canaanites, they were honest traders. Good fighters, too. Raiders wouldn't tangle with them. But then, the Legion appeared in Arizona. I reckon you know all about them. Turns out Caesar's first war chief, the Malpace Legate, was a New Canaanite, Joshua Graham. Legend goes that Graham was the meanest, toughest son of a bitch in the whole damn Legion. The New Canaanites wouldn't talk about him. They were ashamed. Guess I can't.
Following you guys have excellent DLCs in Al-Nuzi.
The Malpace Legate finally met his match. Hanlon and Oliver kicked his New Canaanite butt right back over the river. Caesar had to make an example for the others, to show them that even at the highest level, failure wouldn't be tolerated. He had Graham covered in pitch, lit on fire, and thrown into the Grand Canyon. People say he didn't even scream on the way down. Not long after, some of the slaves and tribals started to talk. Said Graham wasn't dead. Shouldn't have been any surprise. All this talk bothered Caesar, so he forbade anyone from speaking his name. Wanted to erase Joshua Graham from history. He got his wish. Joshua Graham disappeared, and in his place came legends of the Burned Man.
Joshua Graham is a pretty cool character.
Probably just a tribal ghost story. But New Canaan's been silent for a long time. Maybe it's a coincidence. Maybe the Malpace Legate is dead. Or maybe Joshua Graham did crawl out of that canyon and finally found his way back home.
Oh man, one time we're gonna start on these DLCs without a game crashing. Why does this always happen at DLCs? It wasn't happening on Windows 7, but Windows 10 for me is like common occurrence. What the? How did you get thirsty by loading the game? This is some kind of bug with the engine again. You guys see that? Let me just check the VOD. So what I'm guessing happens here, you basically travel there, and you probably die because of hardcore needs. What does this mean, making with your wild?
Go.
I guess. So look at this. This is before we moved. We are not thirsty here. Look at this. We are not thirsty here.
Are you here to jar me away?
So I load the game and the character is thirsty. What the hell? Some kind of bug going on with the game. You see, the character is thirsty now. That makes no sense.
Are you here to jar me a while longer? Or are we ready to get this show on the road? Wait a minute, I recognize you. Well,
You know what's the worst thing? You can't skip this. You can't skip this. You know, when I was trying to fix this off stream, I had to go through this over 20 times. I've also tried to fix the one with the Old World Blues once. I've heard that intro gotta be 50 times before I just stopped playing. Does anybody else have trouble starting DLC? The game crashes? I've never found fixes for this. This never was happening on Windows 7. Never had any problems with Windows 7 starting a DLC. You see, what just said? What was that on top left? You no longer have the hydration sickness. It looks like it resets the needs so you don't die from hardcore needs. We cleared the hydration sickness, the sickness by starting the DLC.
the paths we're following are slow going, so you might as well keep your ears open and listen to what old Jed has to say. A few decades back, folks in the NCR started to hear about a community in northern Utah called New Canaan. Didn't know much about them, except that they were religious folks, sent out missionaries to talk to the tribes. We've seen our share of cults, but the New Canaanites, they were honest traders. Good fighters, too. Raiders wouldn't tangle with them. But then, the Legion appeared.
Space button? Nothing works.
I reckon you know all about it.
I tried everything. This is, I've seen intros on this DLC 100 times, and not just I'm saying like I've seen it 100 times. I literally have seen it over 100 times because of these issues. When I was fixing it off stream, you know, this happened before. This happened in Old World Blues. I've seen intro into this one and the Old World Blues combined probably over 60-70 times.
First war chief, the Mal-Pace Legate, was a new Canaanite, Joshua Graham. Legend goes that Graham was the meanest, toughest son of a bitch in the whole damn Legion. The new Canaanites wouldn't talk about him. They were ashamed. Guess I can't blame them. Well, at Hoover Dam, the Mal-Pace Legate finally met his match. Hanlon and Oliver kicked his new Canaanite butt right back over the river. Caesar had to make an example for the others, to show them that even at the highest level, failure wouldn't be tolerated. He had Graham covered in pitch, lit on fire, and thrown into the Grand Canyon. People say he didn't even scream on the way down. Not long after, some of the slaves and tribals started to talk. Said Graham wasn't dead. Shouldn't have been any surprise. All this talk bothered Caesar, so he forbade anyone from speaking his name. Wanted to erase Joshua Graham from history. He got his wish. Joshua Graham disappeared, and in his place,
such a dark atmosphere from for the DLCs in Fallout New Vegas.
Just a tribal ghost story. But New Canaan's
when you look at it, they're all very dark.
Maybe it's a coincidence. Maybe the Mal-Pace Legate is dead. Or maybe Joshua Graham did crawl out of that canyon and finally found his way back home.
God damn it. That out there for Poltergeist again. Something is crashing the game. Maybe somebody found any solutions recently. Fallout New Vegas, Honest Hearts crashing after intro. Fallout New Vegas crashes when starting the Honest Hearts quest. Disable hardcore mode. You're welcome. This all happened in All World Blues. Yeah, but I've tried that fix in the past, the disable hardcore, that didn't work. But, man, this is like, you can't even read this shit. The title says though, every time I try to go to Zion, I get to watch the opening cinematic for Honest Hearts. After it's done, Jed, or whatever his name is, pepeLaugh, it starts giving his lines and the game freezes at the same place every time. Try the solutions in the sticky a dozen times, tried deleting the game and installing. I've tried everything I think of to get it to work. I'm not running any mods or anything. I'm just curious if anyone else is having this problem, how to get rid of it. Yeah, that's everybody's talking about the hardcore thing, the hardcore, right? But they fix this. They fix this by resetting this thing when you travel there. This is 2009. Holy shit! This guy has the same problem. I mentioned disabling hardcore mode, but it doesn't work. Maybe it's the problem with the streaming setup. There was one time a rare bug I was encountering with the crashing as well. You guys remember the ambush battle bug in Warhammer 2? The game was crashing every time the ambush would hang for a long time, and then the game would crash. And you know, since I didn't want to drop the campaign, I tried to do it on a different computer, my better computer at the time, and there it actually worked. Makes you wonder if it's the streaming that's causing these issues with this. My solution for this was usually just keep going until it eventually starts. How did we fix this last time? I don't even remember. I think I was actually just going through it, listening Jed every single time, and one time it actually went through. And then I started the stream and we started playing. Hold on. Let's see how we fixed this last time. I don't remember, it's been years. Clear the general history first. I have a VOD of the last time. Fallout New Vegas, honest hearts.
Howdy. My name is Jed Masterson, and I'm a caravan boss for the Happy Trails Caravan Company. If you're hearing this, I have a job offer for the law guy that will wear and treat you fair. Find me, Jed Masterson. Look, you talking for
and
if you
yeah, big boys. Yoo-hoo. It's that time again. Oh man, this place. Gizzle check. I remember doing so many workarounds to start this DLC. Hopefully it goes smooth. It's like the first DLC you start, sure, it will go okay. But the first ones you start, there's always some issues. It might be something related to hardcore or some older weird bug. Okay. The man, the legend, Jed Masterson.
How to the type.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit.
Hey, Zibon. Okay, let's do it. Zion, here we come.
Just like that, huh? You got guts. I'll give you that. You sure you want to jump? Ain't going nowhere, low.
And
yeah.
I think the strong bag gives us extra 24. It's broke a lot, Jedi. Find it. Also not. What's the skill? Yeah, 94 right now. Alright.
Good long while. And about back it. Following us slow going. So you might as well keep your ears open and listen to what old Jed had. But new mates. Zai. Alright.
What the hell? First try? First try.
Alright, people. Been a long couple of weeks. But here we are. Zion. I know your feet hurt. I know
what the hell?
But I need everyone.
One was maybe before that. This one went through first try. I think we had one time it was going badly and we had to do something about it. I just don't remember what it was. Well, I did this last time off stream, but we're gonna do it on stream this time. It's been before this run. This was the last very long run where we were cruising. Fallout series. I found the solution, but I don't remember. So we did the Old World Blues first, then we did the Lonesome Road, then we did the Dead Money, and then we did yeah, Dead Money was lost. Oh man, it's been a while ago. It's Dead Money, I can see the Dead Money there. Part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, was this one? This was that was nearly 3 years ago. Message on Steam. Okay, we are actually known as Hearts here. Yeah, we're known as Hearts here. So this is this one. That is Dead 4 Part 8. That is Dead 4. That was before pepeLaugh series. One of these runs got stuck with the Lonesome Row, Old World Blues. That is Dead 7.
Job offer for you.
We've got the maps on our friends.
God damn, we're in.
7 times today.
Job offer
How do we get
for
in?
you. Happy Trails is organizing an expedition north into Utah off the long
Hey, Mojo.
15, and we need people. Hurry. Job offer for you. Happy Trails is organizing an expedition north.
Fixed it.
Jed Masterson at the Northern Passage if you're interested. Luck to you.
Hey boys, we back. I fixed it. I fixed it.
When it was crashing same the last time.
Couldn't stay away? No, no. Hell no, man. We need to get closure here.
My name is Jed Masterson.
Closure.
And I'm a caravan boss for the Happy Trails Caravan Company. If you're hearing
That
this,
sounds like a
I have
monster.
job offer for
Or a
you.
beer.
Happy Trails is organizing an expedition north into Utah off the long 15.
Used to drink Monster every second day.
And we need people. We're looking for a caravan guard.
Okay, here we go again. Here we go again. So we talked with these people here, Jed, Stella, and Ricky, and we encountered some crashing issue with entering this DLC. on his heart, the second expansion to World New Vegas.
I don't recognize this person.
I managed to do some workarounds, and it did load, so it should load again. We'll go here.
And stream. God damn it! I guess I'm gonna fix the off stream, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.